haven't played this in a while. Good start. That wasn't too bad. Decent by my standards. But that's the easy part. That's a nice big club. Whatever that guy had. Ooh, there's something down there. One of those weird beasts. What does that say? Try range battle. I think that was there last time. Oh yeah, this guy sucks. Ah, shite. Yeah, no, yeah. And that guy's just able to jump down there like an absolute champ. Sold by Bishop, blah blah blah. This would probably be like a 3-hour stream of just this little sliver of the game on repeat. Sorrow ahead. Hello, fallen elite. Sometimes you can get those arrows to hit it in the back, but no dice. Oh. One down. There's this one. This bit's not too bad. This is like the only bit that's not too bad. Even though I have made an absolute mess of this bit previously. There we go. Not too bad. Decent. This part though also is not easy. Especially if you get immediately hit. Okay, not bad, not bad. Be wary of trap. There's this guy. You can hit open that wall or something. I can try it, but it's probably gonna fail. Hello, Fred. Hello and welcome. Ah. This is hard, getting this guy to crack open the wall. Well, I'm not good at it anyway. Oh, yeah. I'll just skip that next time. Leave it. Well, thank you for the amazing stream, Fred. I really enjoyed it. No problem. I'm so lucky to know both of you. No problem, enjoy. I'm sure you're busting for a tea and a spud after that. Exactly. Hey Vice. Always good to see you. Everything that Fred said is just 110% correct. I just can't. I just wouldn't be able to put it so succinctly, especially not off the top of my head during a live stream. Vice is here quite a lot, but he's usually lurking. But that's something I'm working on. I'm trying to get him to chat more. Eloquent. I don't think I am that eloquent. Honestly. Well, you know, right, well, so we'll continue a little bit with what we were talking about on Fred's stream. I have always had quite a low opinion of myself. Pretty much throughout life. Like, I never really thought I was good at anything. But I guess the one thing that I did think I was okay at was writing. It was like the only thing I was like semi good at, and even then, I didn't have like grades or anything that reflected that really. I always hated like actual examinations for English and stuff because it's so rigid. It's like, you know, you have an hour and a half to write a very specific thing that the examiners are wanting to you to write. It's a load of rubbish. But anyway, that was the one thing I thought I was kind of good at, and that's why for years I wanted to be some sort of writer in the video games industry, and I did that for free for a number of years. We didn't I made absolutely no money off it, but you know, I did it for a while, and I made some cool friends out of it along the way, and yeah, and it's just kind of, I don't know. But I mean, to this day, I still don't think anything that I did was that amazing, but people always say really nice things to me about it, which is really kind. Are these balls still coming? No, don't think so. I think the days of the balls are over. Has a wonderful imagination. I actually don't think I do. And again, you're probably gonna say that's absolute rubbish, blah blah blah. I really don't think I have a great imagination. I'm actually very bad at coming up with new ideas. It's one of my big weaknesses, I think. Like if you told me to, like say if we sat down, we've done this before, like when I became affiliate, I had no idea what I wanted my emotes to be. I had no idea what I wanted my sub badges to be. And I've been streaming for over 3 years. I had no idea. But, yeah, no, I still don't even know now what I want. Jesus. But, no, I'm quite bad at coming up with ideas, honestly. Maybe that's not the same thing as imagination, but I always feel like my funniest ideas and things that I say, they're usually somewhat derived of something else. Or they remind me of something else and I tweak it. Well, thank you. I don't know if I did put a lot of effort into them. But in a way, like, I think some of the best stuff I've ever done was stuff that I actually didn't put that much effort in. It's funny how that works. The thing that I was telling you about earlier, the media course I did, the film review I did was, in my opinion, actually really good. And I wrote that in half an hour. And but it was just one of those ones. Sometimes you get lucky, don't you? When it comes to any kind of creative thing. No, that wasn't a good place to stand. Sometimes things fall into place and it's really easy. And other times it's a lot more difficult. But yeah, like, I don't know, I don't know what I was talking about earlier. Like, see, compared to Fred, I'm rubbish at talking about things on stream. I try my best, and but it's, I don't know, difficult. But yeah, no, I agree with everything that you said. But I always think, I do think I have a natural knack at writing, and I've always been like good at like spelling and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that was the only thing that I thought I was semi good at. And then of course the fact that as far as like video game stuff go, I've been following the industry for about 20 years at this point, and I know stuff that people shouldn't know. Like I can remember random things and pull out facts about games that don't matter. But it's, I don't know, it's just the way I am, I guess. The weird quirk of mine. Did you guys know that Headhunter on the Dreamcast came out over here, but not in America? Did you know that? Because it came out after the Dreamcast was discontinued in America. That's how we also got Shenmue 2, but the Americans didn't get it. I don't know. It's just random things like that. You cheat though. I guess it's a little bit more difficult for me because I'm playing a game and that it's not just any old game, it's Dark Souls. But in a way, that's actually probably going to make me better because I'm not overthinking it. I'm not really, what's the word? Sometimes I do better in games if I don't really think about them. It's weird. Einstein is oft quoted as stating something along the lines of if you can't explain something, you don't understand it. Yeah. Hey, Harvey. But I don't know. Like, this the same sort of thing goes with streaming as well. Like, I don't really think I'm that good of a streamer, but you guys have just been unbelievably kind to me. And you always seem to appear no matter what I'm doing. Very, very fortunate. Yeah, well, um, writing reviews is kind of it's kind of weird sometimes. It's hard to explain. The reason why the film review came out really good. So the film that I reviewed was Olympus Has Fallen. Actually, me and one of the other guys on the course, as a part of our assignment, we were, told, look, go and see a film, cinema's around the corner, go and watch something. And I picked that because, well, no, not Battlefield Earth. It needed to be something that it was out at the time. It needed to be something current. You couldn't just do a review of something that came out 20 years ago. It had to be somewhat relevant, So I just picked that because it's an action film, and I'm not much of a film connoisseur, but I knew the sort of voice that I needed to have in the piece, probably when it came to writing something like that. So that's why I picked that, and also because I'd seen a lot of action films, your diehards and all that kind of stuff. It's probably the genre that I'm most familiar with, and I'm probably still not that familiar with it. I'm not really a big films person, but anyway, I think it was like 400 words or something I was limited to. It was pretty short, but it just worked out well. I managed to throw in some literary techniques in there. I used like repetition, and I think I used alliteration maybe somewhere. Gotta love some alliteration, don't you? Having the words start with the same letter. I think that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. What a god gamer. See, talking while playing games makes you play better. I think it might be alliteration. I think it starts with an A. Definitely an interesting thriller. I thought the film was okay. Well, basically, the review I wrote it and it said it was alright. But I said it was, very derivative of lots of other works and all that kind of stuff. Oh, is that your man? Onion the Head? It is?
Oh ho! Ah, where did you come from? Splendid news, I tell you.
Oh, he's brilliant, isn't he? Fatty ahead, he's not fat.
Ah, so you see my plight. Yes, indeed. I've run up against a wall, or a ball to be precise. I'm afraid I'm a bit stuffed with the outrunning those things. So here I sit in quite a pickle, But who knows? Perhaps we'll have another development.
My favorite character in this game.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Ah, no chance. My head would spin.
Hmm.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Ah, no chance. My head would spin.
He is fantastic. But yeah, I thought the Olympus Has Fallen was alright, but it was just that we managed to. I don't know. It was just the fact that I managed to knock it out in like 30 minutes was good. I think it was the morning of whatever day it was that it was due for. I just kind of knocked it out last minute. It just turned out well. I don't know if I still have it. I probably threw it out, but it might be on an old hard drive somewhere if it still works. Bland, yeah, Bland Blessed. That's the one. Why are these balls back? I thought the balls had stopped. Why was I telling you that story about the review? I don't know. See, this is why I'm not good compared to Fred. Fred can sit down and make an incredible point about something that's, you know, true and measured and makes sense. I just talk rubbish. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the little radio drama I wrote and edited and produced. That was weird. Listen, that was the first time I heard it. You playing it on your stream, Fred, was the first time I heard it in, I don't know, probably around the time it came out, honestly. Maybe about a year afterwards. And I was actually quite taken back with how much editing went into it, because there was quite a lot of sound cues and music bits in there. So I was like, oh, I actually did. Do quite a lot. Word salad. Psychologist, what did I know? But the streaming thing is like the ultimate example of like something where I go, I don't think it's very good event, but everyone else is literally like, no, you're wrong, and I just have to accept that I'm wrong and they're right. Like, even though Fred, I know, I know Fred said something along the lines of, you know, he sets up OBS, blah blah blah. It's like, man, I've got no layout at all. It's literally just the game capture and like I've got on-screen chat now, you know, but even that's like a very recent addition. You know, compared to a lot of people, I don't. This is very low effort. And when I see other people's streams with like lovely layouts and stuff, I think, yeah, they're better than me. But, you know, I guess, you know, to some people that stuff doesn't matter. Yeah, we do. Sure. That's my aesthetic. I guess so. I mean, I think it would be weird if my stream had other stuff going on. You know, Vice knows who I'm talking about. You know who has one of the nicest stream layouts I've ever seen? Big Rider. I really think that stream looks awesome. I love like the jellyfish in the background and the color scheme and everything. I think it looks wicked. But like, yeah. I think that's really cool. But I think, see if I had that same layout, like just imagine Big Rider didn't have that layout and I had it instead. It probably wouldn't fit me to have that layout. I don't think my stream comes across as a rainbow color kind of psychedelic jellyfish kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I don't think it would work. It's a tough one, isn't it? It's like what works for some people probably wouldn't work for another person, even though it's like a good layout. Every stream has a different, I don't know, focus, I guess. Aviator shades, yeah, this is not going well, this is bad. Yeah, I don't know. I always have conflicted things or conflicting thoughts in my head at any given moment, which makes me not as good as Fred as far as talking on the internet goes, but I don't know. I don't know why people like my stream, but they do. No problem. Enjoy the peeing and the spudding and the teeing and all that. Why is this guy here? I'm gonna die again. Well, you're unbelievably kind. But I guess that's the ultimate compliment, isn't it? I guess all the other stuff doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's the person that's kind of in charge doing the things. And if you like them, then, you know, you'll stick with them, right? At least that's been the case with me for the most part so far. I'm very lucky to have the same core group of people around for 3 years, 3 years plus. It's crazy. Man Serpent Greatsword. Cool. And the whole like streaming thing for me was an accident anyway. I just kind of fell into it almost, and it all worked out. And it's actually done a lot for me as far as like helping me with my confidence as far as talking to people and stuff like that. I've never been a good talker. That's why I think it's really fascinating and bizarre when people say that I have a nice voice and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, what? Really? Ah, no. Snake face got me. Hello, Cloud. We'll be here all stream long, I'm sure. I do like this game though, even though I'm rubbish at it. It is good. the the fact that, you know, all I do is turn on the stream and play a game and people actually show up and talk blows my mind every day, and I'll never get over it. That's probably one of the reasons why I was so slow to actually make any, like, take any money from it as well. I was like, don't give me your money. I don't need your money. I just want you to be here. That was always my philosophy in the early days, and then I decided, oh, well, maybe I should do this. But, yeah. Barefoot indeed I am, just like John McClane. Yes, indeed, Harvey, indeed. I would prefer not to be barefoot if I had the option. I don't think that's a good look, but sure. Oh, neither has fallen off the bridge, and neither is the wireless controller battery being low. This battery for the DualSense controller, it's not very good. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened at once there, it's true. That's something I never really do in this game, is block like that. I probably should, and probably like try and do like riposte attacks or whatever, but that's for god gamers. I'm not one of those. Not at this game anyway. Ow. No, this is a terrible start. I'm just gonna go back to the thing, get my health back, start over. Controller death sentence. No, I wouldn't listen to it either. Wouldn't be my bag. Ow. This is even worse than last time. Awful. Yeah. Something like that. I should move the chat up again, shouldn't I? So that it's not blocking the item thing, even though I don't have anything there. There you go. That should be better. Zen's Fortress. I need to get better at just getting one out instead of getting them both out, because that's just a recipe for disaster, isn't it? You can fight them both at once, of course, but that takes a lot of skill. Well, I actually did it. Without getting hit. What a god gamer. There you go, I should stop doubting myself. Be confident in my abilities. Riffing on what Fred was talking about earlier. Retrieval. This is going poorly. Uh-oh. No. Nearly. The clothing they wear has these deep cuts in the back end, but the clothing isn't ripped. You probably did. You know what this community's like. Your jokes are not welcome here, Harvey. This is some serious shit, man. How dare you make a joke about a video game? I mean, this game has a sense of humor to it, I think. There's a knight with an onion-shaped helmet, for God's sake. How can you not, you know, crack a few jokes? Ah, dear. The internet. The wild beast that I will never get fully grasp of. Yeah, the snake swords are pretty nice. They're pretty cool looking in general. I think a lot of the monster design in this is really good. Really well animated and stuff. And all the environments and stuff like that are really cool too. I think they're my favorite aspects of Dark Souls. I don't really have a good strategy for this guy. Apart from get hit, it seems. Oh, and roll off the bridge like a boo head. Book of the Guilty, online play item, check list of indicted players. Nice. Come and get me. demon head. Not a very good message, is it? Bit me. Yeah, I need to come up with a better strategy for this bit. It's my Achilles heel so far. Because I've noticed if you, I think if you hit them 2 times in a row, they kind of stagger, which means you can follow it up with even more hits, which is what I tried to do there. But yeah. "42 minutes, 0 progress. Hell yeah. But that's what the people want. That's what they like. Making progress in a stream? Heaven forbid. Being good at a game? Pah. Who wants that? I know, how dare he make jokes about Dark Souls. It's a serious game, serious business. Welcome back, Fred. How was the PT Spud combo? Decades alive, 0 progress. I'm getting good at the first bit at least. I seem to have a consistent method for getting one lured out. T good, T bypassed in favour of spud boiling, spud equal boiling. Fantastic. Sorry for the big yawn. Oh. See if you can get a good few hits in if you get them like that. So that was a lot better. Oh. And there's this bit. Oh, not doing so hot here. Oh, did you see how I dodged through that? That was nice. Can you die, please? Dodgy God. Are you referencing the band Dodgy? You forgot about them? They did that song. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. But blue de blah de blue de bo ba da ba dee. That song. It was a big hit in the 90s. Shout out to all my British 90s children in the audience, which there's probably 0 of. Or from me. Oh, I'm getting twatted in the back. Bloppy blappy boo? Those are the lyrics? No, of course not. Right, let's see if I can get up these stairs. Nope. There's the answer to that. Oh, just made it. Oh, this is where that other one was coming from. I see. Going out is scary. I agree with that statement entirely. It's hurting something down there. Nearly dead. One more hit. Whatever that is. Are you talking to me, Fred? Angry people throwing things? Is that a thing? I haven't been watching the news recently. I haven't kept up. Was there a big protest or something? I know there was riot stuff happening about a month ago, maybe. Which, of course, I was heavily involved in. Not. Dodged it. Oh. Oh no, pincer attack. This is not good. Not what I wanted. Oh. Thank you, Harvey. Well, that wasn't good though. I mucked it up straight afterwards. It's calmed down now. I mean, I think it was a couple of days, wasn't it? But I don't know. I don't follow these things too closely. You know, I just write stories about clowns with constipation and then make a radio drama about them. That's what I do. How did I come up with that idea? I have no idea. That's what happens when you're forced to come up with something in a very short time period. You end up coming up with the most ridiculous stuff in order to, I don't know, do something. My favourite Reddit news was an interview with a girl outside Primark. We say Primark. In England they say Primark. That's the difference between Northern Ireland and England. During the London riots a while back, the reporter asked her why she wasn't in the shop with the rest of the rioters, and she said, "I'm banned from Primark. I'm bloody banned. They won't let me go into Primark." That's probably what she said. Bastards. Stabbed in between the legs. How does that work? I don't. Amazing lack of intelligence. That's. I didn't even realize you spelled it wrong. I know I've said that before, but like, I often don't pick up on typos, especially when I'm streaming, because I just kind of quickly glance at messages and read them. So my brain fills in the mistakes that you make. Taiwanese. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Ah. Plums. It's a decent amount of souls lost. Oh well. You can't be precious about these things, can you? Oh, I forgot about this. It's a good start. Forgetting about the big trap in the middle. Horrible start. I should just start over. Reset. I was watching some Bill Bailey stand up recently, and he had a little skit about that girl on the on that reality show. Who thought the moon is the sun at night. That's brilliant. People, eh? I don't know. Hello, Blue Maria. How are you? Okay, that's good. Okay is better than bad. Oh, throwing in a couple of kicks there, just to show off my kicking ability. That was a bit sloppy, but sure. Roll with it, just like Oasis. You know, on the streaming thing we were talking about earlier, you know, me talking about people's like layouts and stuff being better than mine. Well, the fact that I have no layout and all that kind of stuff. It reminds me of like YouTube videos. I prefer YouTube videos if they're not heavily edited. I prefer they're just straight up like, here's me talking, no BS, no editing, nothing. I just prefer that because it's real. I like stuff it's I believe to be real. I don't like fantasy stuff. Final Fantasy 14 though is quite good. I saw another Twitch user today called Sleepy Ted and thought Tired Teddy and thought of everyone here. When you say everyone, you really just mean me. I don't know if everyone here truly appreciates the Tired Teddy lore. There's probably a lot of stuff that we say, ongoing stuff, kind of like the Lovely and Strange thing earlier. Like, we just throw in those references, and I don't think anyone else knows what we're talking about half the time. Quite funny. I remember that there was that one time, remember when I used to play music at the start of each stream? The first song I played was Lovely by J.O. Felony, and then the second song was Strange by Tila. So that was a reference to that as well. It's funny. All the little nods that I do. Literally for one person. It's a whole package. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, you can have the best layout in the world, but if you're an absolute brick, then, you know, obviously I'm not going to watch you. There's no, it's not a science, is it? You know what I mean? It's like, it either works or it doesn't. There's no, like, formula, really. And like I always said, I'm just so thankful that people seem to enjoy what I do. As low effort and as kind of basic as it is. Here's a bit of trivia. Well, not trivia. I'll quiz the chat to see how big. See where all the true VOD crack fans are in the audience tonight. I don't know, maybe Fred will know this, but he probably won't. I don't think anyone will get this. Does anyone know the first official casual playthrough that I did? The very first one? And when I say official, like, it was like the start of like the series, you know, like that was it. This is going to be a thing. The secret source? Don't be an asshole. Who knew? Well, you know, I've made a few enemies on this platform. But, you know, yeah, it is what it is. You can't please everyone. And when I say I made a few enemies, I just mean there's a few people that don't like me. But it is what it is. I don't lose any sleep over it. No, not her. No. I don't consider her. I don't know. Don't really consider her anything. She was never in my chat, so. If I refer to the list, you can do that. You can cheat. Well, half cheat. Or I can just tell you. Princess Rika. Again, that's another thing. That's a whole big story that, you know, not that many people know about. I should just write up my own Wikipedia page. Or no, I'll hire Fred to do it for me since he's the Wikipedia master. And there can be like a section on in-jokes and stories and things. That would break all the rules, yes. I know, you're not allowed to have cool things like that. Cheating on your Twitch, GF? She was never my Twitch GF. Very sad. Enjoy attending to your spud. Hopefully the spud is not overboiled. I have to say that's one thing I've never like actually tried on here. I've never like tried to get into a relationship on here. I don't think it would work personally, but maybe that's just me being a big negative person. I don't know. I don't need to, Blue Dandelion, I'm happy enough. I think it's more important to learn to love yourself first. Then you can move on to other things. Terms and conditions, it might be on there, yeah. What if it happens that you love someone but not yourself? I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. Maybe I'm selfish, maybe that's the problem. But I'm all about, well, at the moment anyway, I'm all about just trying to improve myself and trying to be a better person. Self-improvement. Trying to be the person who I want to be. And then maybe I can consider trying to get into something like that again. But nah, I'm good on that front. Yeah, it's hard work. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I don't really care about relationships at the moment, either. I've been single for ages now, but it doesn't bother me whatsoever. This is exactly the same thing that happened before that over time. I know some people can get really, I don't know, obsessed and, I don't know, they torment themselves about not being in a relationship, but I don't know, I try and embrace all of the positives behind it. I've always been more of a loner anyway, generally speaking. Yeah. It involves another person, this is very true. But I try to be open-minded, and I believe, something might show up eventually that might work out. But until then, there's no rush. Oh. Over an hour in. How much progress have we made? Bang, bang, bang. I've actually been enjoying this though. That probably makes no sense, but I actually like this bit of the game so far. I think it's actually quite fun. I did rotate a lever, it's true, or a lever, whatever you prefer. I did do that. I did. Well, if you define progress as like how far I've gotten into the actual level, I think I have made a little bit, but. Your enemy's eyes sound suspicious in which way? Elaborate for me. Oh, bit sketchy there.
Ah yes. A VOD stream. Making a day even better feels glad man.
Hey Real Tech 9, thank you for resubscribing for 8 months. Thank you so much. And your unbelievably kind words. That's another thing too. I mean, the fact that I can somehow make someone's day better, that's like mind-blowing to me as well. I don't even know if that's really true. But it's a nice thought, isn't it? Do I wake up at 6 a.m.? How do you know that? Have you been spying on me? Oh, that was a bad hit. Oh, so was that. Oh, thank you. I don't even know what to say anymore to you guys when you say lovely stuff. And like I said, I don't do anything. I really don't do anything special. I remember when Real Tech 9 used to stream back in the day. Nice subjects. Well, thank you. Usually the stuff we talk about just kind of comes up. I don't really go into streams trying to with like an idea or a topic or anything. I usually just go with whatever happens. Okay. Then there's this bit. I don't really need to kill the one up there on the stairs. VOD stream feels like a bar and the VOD the bartender. Well, thank you, I guess. It's an interesting way of looking at it. Need to be careful. Gather nice people here, yeah. I mean, I don't think that has, well, I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if that has much to do with me, but maybe it does to an extent. I'm quite fortunate that the people that seem to show up on most days are amazing. And I'm not even sure how or why all that happened. I know there's obviously stuff that helped, you know. Me being in the Grove Street stream team and all that kind of stuff, but like, even then I feel pretty detached from a lot of that stuff these days, you know. That's true, Harvey, yeah. Be wary of right. Oh, it just got me. I'm not doing so good here this time around. Estes blast count is low. Eating spuds, welcome back. I hope the spuds are delightful. He stabbed me for a while. That was pretty poorly fought though. There was no excuse for that. Ting, ping, ting. Place. Spuds, aka potatoes. Should I do like a stab attack on this bloke, do you think? Probably a terrible idea, but let's do it. Oh, you walk very slow in this black goo, don't you? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. But it was fun. Maybe I should try it again. Try it again. I think it was a week ago when I streamed Dark Souls for the first time in a while, right? I think it was the stream after that where I was very kind of negative on it. Well, not on the game. Well, I was kind of negative on the game too, but I just thought the stream was rubbish and I was really kind of down about it, but you know, I'm just so fortunate to have so many people say lovely things all the time. Hello, Bon. The Master of Troy is here. Tired Teddy, yeah. That's it. This is not well fought at all. All of the different acronyms that Fred uses for like different GGs, those are all quite funny. WDS, WF, JG, NSS. That's another section that needs to be archived. Well, there you go. That's perfect timing, Bon, isn't it? It was meant to be. Robo Doom. Yeah, that was really good, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm not gonna try that again. At least not now. If I get bored going to the main path, I'll try that again. I think that RoboCop Doom playthrough is probably like the last time where I played through a game and like actually did really well. All of the recent games I've been playing, I'm rubbish at. It's nice to take a little break from the FPSs, isn't it? Thanks, Fred. I would like to think so. I've only played like all of them. No, no. You know, I actually saw, not to toot my own horn, trumpet, whatever. Um, Too much, but I watched a review of that mod, and the guy in the review said that he cheated. I was like, wow, what a fraud, what a phony. Having to cheat on that? Clown. I still think the hardest game that I actually played through on stream so far has been Red Faction. That game is just ruthless. It's ridiculous how hard that game is. I mean, maybe it's not like the hardest thing ever, but like, there's just so much crap. Getting shot through walls, like, come on. And not in like a glitchy way, in a, we deliberately made it so that they can do that. I mean, you can do it back to them, but it's, yeah, that game was no joke. No joke, that was tough. I miraculously did that in 2 streams, but I think the second stream was really long. It was like 5.5 hours. Thankfully, I did manage to get that one archived on YouTube, so I don't have to ever play Red Faction ever again. The second one was pretty tough too. Well, it wasn't really. The second one wasn't too bad, but the second one had some hard boss battles in it. But of course, there's a clip of it. I cheesed the final boss. Oh, that's good timing. The stinky cheese jackpot. Nice, Vice. Yeah, the second boss, I cheesed it and just dual pistoled him to get death. That was great. The memories, the memories. Oh dear, you're gonna send that. You're gonna track down whatever review it is I'm talking about and send it to that guy, and he's gonna get pissed. But it was like some guy who like plays Doom more than I do. He's like, oh, I had to use cheats because it's well hard. And I'm like, it wasn't even that hard. I'm sorry. Hello, darkporro. Amazing streamer. I don't know about that. God gamers. Well, I don't know. Amazing German poggers. Oh yeah, to answer the trivia question from earlier, what was the first ever VOD crack? casual playthrough. It was Red Dead Revolver was the first one. I think we did Manhunt pretty shortly after that, which was a really fun playthrough. I enjoyed that a lot. I even thought about maybe doing Manhunt again, but on the hardest difficulty. That would be so hard though, because that game is no joke on normal. Doing it on hard, maybe it's just exactly the same, but like I know that the big difference with the hard mode and that is that they take away the radar in the corner. God streamer. I don't know, see we were talking about this. It's kind of been like an ongoing discussion today. We've just been talking about like, I don't know, recognizing your strengths and sort of learning to be kind of confident without being arrogant and all this kind of stuff. Fred was streaming earlier and that was what we were talking about. And it's like, I mean, I really can't say that my stream is amazing. I just can't. I can't say it. It's not in me. You were with your fit bird, brilliant. Manhunt was the second. It might have. I don't know if the second, but it was definitely shortly after the Red Dead Revolver one, because I think Red Dead Revolver was late March 2018, and then Manhunt was like early April. Hello, Nero. Why are you only saying hello to English people? That means you're talking to like one person. You're leaving out everyone else. Racist. Ooh, I was close, wasn't it? I'm good, Nero. How are you? Because it's the best armor I have, that's why. I keep dying around this area and I don't know why. Get past it eventually. Might take me 20 hours, but we'll get there. What happened yesterday? Or well, you don't have to tell me what happened yesterday if you don't want to. Yes. Did you ever check out the VOD of the last part, darkporro? Oh, that sucks, Nero. I'm sorry to hear that. Ceaseless discharge, yeah. Best boss there is. Amazing, isn't it? The lore of Vod's character is that he's trying to leave a Renaissance fair and he's a cosplayer. He doesn't have a change of clothing, and the theatre acting company has mistaken him as one of their volunteers and are trying to keep him from leaving. Yes. 17 years, yeah, that is good. Oh. Oh, look at that dodge, that was pretty sweet. And the snake fellas are just snake fellas, they're locals and they look like that. The rent for the event was cheap because the location was already set up and ready. Do you like that game, Nero? I haven't played it. The last Need for Speed game I played was the 2015 one, if it was just called Need for Speed. It was okay. It wasn't that great, in my opinion. That's my memory of it anyway. I haven't played it since around the time it first came out. It was one of those ones where you could get a trial on EA Access and play it for 10 hours. Which is exactly what I did for Star Wars Battlefront around that time as well. Played it for 10 hours as a part of the trial, and I was like, yep, I've had my fill. I don't need to play this anymore. Oh, cool. Yeah, Heat's the newest one, right? But yeah, I'm not really. I haven't played that many Need for Speed games in the grand scheme of things. I know there's like 20 of them. The first one I ever played was Need for Speed 2 Special Edition on the PC. Got that free with my computer in 1999. And I also played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, but the newer one, which actually got re-released, right? Recently. The one for Criterion did. And I think that's it, really. I played the demos for some of them, like Underground and Underground 2, but I never played the full games. I have Need for Speed Most Wanted, I think, somewhere around here. I bought it like 3 years ago in a charity shop, thinking that someone was going to game request it, and it never happened. So, yeah. The proper Need for Speed Most Wanted, by the way, not the newer one that came out in 2012 or whatever. Like the one with Razor Callahan and all that. The ones that people seem to really like. Why do I keep dying at this part? Just rubbish. Dark Magician from Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I played that once, Nero, the 2012 one. I think I played it once. I want to say it was like free on Origin or something. That rings a bell to me. I think I played that once. This is not going too well. Awful. Any Need for Speed The Run fans in the audience tonight? Well, thank you so much for saying that. A fan of speed? Yeah, no. That's something different altogether. Yeah. No, I didn't play that many of the games either. But it was one of those ones where people go ballistic for those games. But I didn't really realize that until I came here to Twitch. I was like, really? Like, I knew they were popular, I suppose. Like, they always sold well, but I just didn't realize how big they were until I got here, you know? Because I kind of grew up with them just kind of being as just like another racing game. Like, it wasn't anything crazy to me. I didn't know anyone that really played them growing up or anything. Spud munching complete. I hope the spuds were good, well munched. Any fans of Oddworld Munches Odyssey in the audience tonight? Xbox launch game, I think. It was supposed to come out on PlayStation 2 as well, but I think Microsoft paid the big bucks to get it. get it exclusive. That certainly worked out for him, didn't it? Everyone was like, you know, oh, I was thinking about getting that PS2, but man, I need to play that new Oddworld, you know, Monsters Odyssey. Man, that's a system seller. I'll pick up that and Fusion Frenzy at the same time. Stranger's Wrath, that also was like an Xbox exclusive for a while. I know they re-released it on other platforms. I never played that one though. Well, the only one I ever did play was the original one. And I played some of the remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, of the first one as well, New and Tasty. I actually did that as a game request for Fred back in the day. Not really. Like I said, I think in the spreadsheet, I love the art style and like the world of Oddworld, but the actual, I don't like the gameplay. I don't think it's much fun. I find it a bit tedious and a bit workmanlike, but that's just me. And there was a new Oddworld that came out like very recently, Soul Storm or whatever, which I actually technically have because it was a PlayStation. It came out as a PlayStation Plus game, so there you go. I'm sure it's just more of the same. I'm still don't know if we're gonna continue with Resident Evil. By the way, I'm still like tallying that up in my head. I don't know. It's just a bit dull, isn't it? I don't think it's held up that well. You mean the statues? I don't think so. Yeah, well, I've taken some big undertakings recently. I've like decided to continue doing this playthrough, which is going to take like 20,000 parts to get through. The Nier Automata playthrough sounds like it's going to be really long. So I don't know. I feel like maybe we should do like a little short thing in between, like at some point, just to break things up a bit. I'm looking forward to Tony's game request. It's going to be good. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't think I would enjoy it anymore if I wasn't streaming it. I just don't. I just don't find it tense enough, scary enough, or fun enough. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it's the worst part is like not knowing what to do. But even when you know what to do, it's, you know, there's a lot of hassle in that game with inventory and running around things and burning things and this is not good. Terrible, in fact. Awful. 0 out of 10. Getting kind of close to the 2-hour mark. And we've made 0 progress. It looks good. I've seen some people play it and it looks good. It looks fun. I would like to play that eventually. I need to eventually get around to picking up, you know, the remake of 2. And I'll probably try streaming that. I think that might be more fun. It doesn't have quote unquote cinematic camera angles and all that stuff. Actually modern, which is nice. I think the thing that doesn't help with the first Resident Evil as well is because you're stuck in that mansion for the early part of the game, and I know it develops and you sort of break out of that, but like just in that early going you get kind of tired of it, don't you? I do, yeah. You know, constantly running back and forth from one side of the mansion to the other. It's like, ugh. Hello, Illuminati. Retrieval. Good movie that was about a house. Does it become alive? From Aldi? I don't think I've ever been to Aldi in my life. I think we do have one, but I've never been. We have a lot more Lidls over here. Did you like that crack? That's why they call me that. No, just stretching my arms. Was it a week ago when I made that comment about taking my top off? I think it was. Time flies, huh? The weeks just roll by, don't they? I saw one of them, Illuminati. I didn't see the last one. Yorkshire puddings. Pogchamp. Do they smell strongly of Bradford? No problem. Blue Dandelion, thanks for hanging out and thanks for saying those nice things about me. And have a good one. I don't know. Probably. Oh, poo. And I was thinking during that run as well, I was like, I should have healed. But it was too late. I was committed to it. Balls indeed. Did you know that Kid Rock has a song called Balls in Your Mouth? There's a fun fact for you. You can tell that to your mum and dad. If you have one, of course. That is a fun fact, isn't it? From his second album, The Polyfuse Method, that came out in 1993. Like, where else are you going to get that kind of information? No wonder. So, you know, my stream's popping with information like that. Well, I'm sure she'd appreciate that knowledge bomb. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm very good at this game. Quickly approaching the 2 hour mark. And we've achieved nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Is this near the end? Nope. I don't know much about Dark Souls, but I do know that this is nowhere near the end. Alice in Chains. You can't go wrong with Alice in Chains. Definitely one of my favorites of all time. I have a song by a singer-songwriter called Christian Alanzito with balls in the lyrics. Fantastic. What soaps do you get over there? Yeah, all of them, yeah. All the same ones you get, Illuminati. It's like literally the same channels. We get slight regional differences, so we might get like, I don't know, like a show that was filmed in, or filmed over here or over here occasionally, but even then we can still, if you've got like, I don't know if it's on Freeview, but I know like the other like big television providers, you can usually have, you know, BBC England, BBC Wales, BBC, you know, whatever, Scotland. Soaps, puke, yeah. Good evening, Mr. Screen. Illuminati loves his soaps, apparently. He's a big fan of Emmerdale Farm. Back when it had farm in the title, before they got rid of it. No NI version of Corey? What would that be? Just Big Jim McDonald in every episode? Never heard anyone say sucking diesel so much in my life until recently. Do you not get any NI specific main channels? Not really. There is one. There's like a local one, but it's like really low budget and crap called NVTV. And it's like pretty ropey. It's like, you know, the average YouTube channel these days has higher production values. It's not good, but maybe it's better now. You get Irish channels, RTA. I think you can, but it's not readily available from what I remember. Indeed. That's okay. I actually tried the fight quite sensibly there, as you can probably tell. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I've had to go to bed at 9 p.m. yet. Not since I was a kid, anyway. Oh, I might be getting hit here. I think I am, probably. Yep. Oh, this is awful. Where are we? Yep, officially past the 2 hour mark. The 0 in the bottom right represents the progress made today. But you know what? I've enjoyed it.
Our budgie escaped its cage and shagged our dog. Anyway, does anyone want some puppies going cheap? I'll get me coat.
Thank you for the 20 bits, Mr. Screen. Still more fun for Nori, yeah. That's true. "10 years in the penitentiary." Or the penitentiary, I see what you did there. My brain read it. You know, this penitentiary.
A budgie walks into a pet shop wearing a balaclava and sporting a shotgun. Open the fucking trill.
Thank you for 20 bits. Oh dear. This is supposed to be a serious stream here. But yeah, thank you, Screen. I thought Trill was the name of Bun B's solo debut, but there we are. Yeah, that too. I just suck at that part. It's quite confined, I suppose. Maybe that's the problem, but I just can't get past that little area. Weird. It's not even that bad. It could be so much worse. This is the run, is it? As you would say, your catchphrase. Good start. Hey, Emily. No problem. Have fun. Oh, balls. Quite a poor start. I should reset. Fallout 4 survival mode. I didn't know it had a survival mode. Oh well, fans. How am I tonight? I am good. How are you? Yep. Now you know, and if you don't know, now you know. You're fine. Good, good, good. Oh no, disaster. Nope. think if this was a VOD, it would be better. It would be, the gameplay would be more impressive. I would, you know, have edited it and make myself look good. Well, thank you. I mean, I've been literally stuck in this part for the last 2 hours, so I don't know, I've got great patience, I guess. That's something I consider to be one of my strengths. This guy sucks. Get this guy. This bit sucks too. Yeah. I mean, I've played through Bloodborne, but I mean, I didn't think I struggled with it nearly as much as this. For me, this game's a lot harder. Yeah, it is really good. Please give us a 60 FPS patch. The world needs it. A lot of people don't like Fallout 4. I really enjoyed it when I played through it when it first came out. I made my dumb character with like max strength and I just brutalized that game. It was great fun. What about Fallout Brotherhood of Steel? I remember getting that back in the day for 50p. I don't remember that much about Fallout 4 because it was one of those ones I played for it around release and that was it. Fallout Brotherhood of Steel is not that bad. Not brilliant. It's not. It's not horrible either. Not to be confused with Fallout Tactics. Brotherhood of Steel. That's a different game with a similar title. So, Dark Souls then? That's funny. It wasn't that bad, come on. It wasn't that bad. I didn't finish it or anything like that, but it wasn't that bad. It was worth the 50p I paid for it. Back in the day. On the original Xbox. Yeah, alright, fair enough. You had to use it at some point. I'm playing like garbage yet again. Very poor start. Oh, no snake person there. Not complaining. Should be like that every time. forgot the dodge those. See, I always die here. Always. Every single time. And I don't know why. It's not that hard. Like, I don't know. No problem, Fred. No one's got anything to talk about anyway. We're all just enjoying the misery together. I don't know what's more difficult. Well, there you go, yeah. Misery, yeah, we love it. Does anyone remember the game Fighting Force? I had the PC version back in the day, but it was also on PlayStation and Nintendo 64. The only reason why I bring that up is because, you know, it was scrolling beat 'em up / brawler, whatever term you prefer. Like Streets of Rage. Actually, it started life as a Streets of Rage sequel. And one of the enemies' names that would come up in the corner when you were fighting someone was called Misery. So there you go. Just the word misery reminds me of that game. What a twisted, sick mind I have.
Well, hello, music needed. Don't get yourself killed.
The tunes, yeah, the tunes were great. Did you ever play the new one that came out last year? It's actually very good. I really enjoyed that. Probably the best ever made. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I killed these things. I did that already. Yeah, Streets of Rage 4 was way better than I expected it to be. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Definitely worth trying. Is River City Girls related to River City Ransom? I assume it is. Yeah, Double Dragon's not that good. I have to kind of say. I mean, it probably was good if you played it back then, but it doesn't hold a candle to either Streets of Rage or Final Fight. In my opinion. Gender role reversal. Okay. Sounds fun. Yeah, I haven't really experienced that yet. You know, playing games that I liked back in the day and I don't like them anymore. Generally speaking, for the most part, the vast majority of games that I liked back then I still like now. So maybe that will change, you know, as time goes on. Yeah, I just haven't had that experience yet of me going back to something that I really liked back in the day and just being like, nah, this isn't that good. I mean, I'm sure it has happened, I just can't think of an example. No problem, Nero. Have a good one. Have a good sleep. I walked into a ball and it sent me flying. Very realistic. This bit here stinks. Oh, come on. Very lucky if I survived that. Be wary of left. I see. Hello, Jibbe Gaming. Is that? Hello. Am I? Yeah. Left is going to be a bit of an issue here. Maybe I should use my bombs. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Well, this is the furthest I've been so far, but I don't know what's coming next.
Death is coming.
Probably. Thank you for the bit screen. Build wise, it's mainly strength. This armor, you get it in Blight Town. Oof. Ring ahead. Is there really? No problem, screen. Well, that sucked. Remember these guys from back in the day? Ugh, prick. Oh shit. Terrible. Awful, awful, awful. 0 out of 10 I would give that performance. Where are we at? 2 hours, 40 minutes. Progress, 0. Well, can't really say that. Been a minuscule, you know, amount of progress, I guess you could say. Okay, let's try it again. At least 1 or 2 more times. Thrice? Don't know about that. We'll see. For some reason, I've had this sudden urge to listen to some George Clinton. I don't know why. Doesn't fit this game at all, but sure. That's the exact song that's in my head right now. Why must I chase the cat? Nothing but the dog in me. Yes. Bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay, bow wow yippee yo yippee yay. Oh, poo. That was such a good start too, wasn't it? Up to that, up to the end there, it was like perfect. Lizard champ. I might update, well, I probably won't actually do this anytime soon, but I would like to go into Phantom Bot and update like the wins and loss messages for the slot machine. Because that's something I actually can do. And it would be nice to, I don't know, add some new ones. To keep it fresh. You're not dead, are you? There you go. Oh, come on. I've got this timed so wrong. Not doing very well here. I'm using a lot of Estus. Mountain Dew, Sovereign Shock. Sovereign Shock. Oh no. Oh no, no. Yeah, I think it's the crampedness of this little area here. It's a real issue. I'm really good with those, aren't I? Really good. Oh, frick. I'm gonna go this way instead. Oh, there really is a ring here. It's not BS. I'm actually going to put it on for this bit of all the fire. Just install that in Call of Duty gun mod, and don't tell anyone the next stream while you blitz through all the enemies. If only that was a thing. It is a thing, it exists, oh god. It doesn't sound like it should exist. Sounds like it should be left in the realm of, I don't know. Try jumping. That's a good message. I should fall again, actually. And actually activate the bonfire properly. Because I've made that mistake before, haven't I? I hope you guys enjoy getting your ears destroyed by explosions. Can't backstab this guy. Too heavily armored. Oh, he heals himself. Gorgeous view. Not bad. I've seen better. 4,000? Damn. I got Rickard's rapier. Fantastic. Rare ring of sacrifice. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I got a normal ring as well, which I didn't even realize. So remember, I had divine blessing. It's a lie. This is a lie. Not true. Look at this strat. Well, doesn't really achieve much though, does it? That scared me for a moment, that ghost. I thought it was someone chasing after me. I wonder what's over there. I wonder what's over here instead. The sniper crossbow. Oh, I'm very close to thingamajig. I might as well pop a soul. More health.
you? Another undead, eh? I took on Sam's fortress alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. You think you're different? That you can handle it? Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
No problem, Screen. Thanks for hanging out and thanks for the bits.
There's nothing more to say. I've finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool. Let me give you a nibble of advice. Don't even consider visiting Anor Londo. Not in your state. For a century they've tried and failed. The Night King Rendell, Black-Iron Tarkus, and even Logan himself.
Logan?
You won't stand a chance. You'll be eaten alive. But go along if you wish. If only to deepen your despair. Let me give you a nibble of advice. Don't even consider visiting Anor Londo. Oh yes, it's you. What is it? Still something you need, eh? Anything at all?
Actually buy a few of those because they're actually useful.
Go along, try and make something of yourself. But nothing will come of it.
Cage key. Johnny Cage. Thank you, Pandora XD, for the follow. Yeah, that is quite a gorgeous view. It's better than the other one. Sniper ahead. Oh god. That's not a sniper. Getting hit through the wall. Classic Dark Souls. Maybe I should go this other way, see what's here. It's a lie. Into the solar plexus. Hello, GHT. Boulder leggings. I'm good, how are you? Reminds me of the first boss in House of the Dead 2. There's a reference for you. A lot of pizza, nice. Probably should kill the big blokes, huh? I'm trapped. Hopefully that guy stays dead. Going down that hole seems to be the only option, but that looks very dangerous. Oh yeah, I know where this is. No. 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 Doesn't matter. Hopefully. Let's see if that big guy is alive. Yeah, he's still alive. I see how it is, game. Oh, I'm dead. One more try. Just checking. What a prick. Oh yeah, I was here before and it was nothing. I was just double checking because I felt like I didn't really explore it there, but yeah, unless I'm missing something. Maybe there's something to get if you drop down from there or something along those lines. What's over here? Master. Hello, Jesse. Big Smoke, yep, that's him. Golem, yes. Okay, this is it. If I don't do this boss now, I'm gonna have to end it. Nope, not a good start. Oh. Oh. No. It'll take a while to learn the patterns and see what's up with that boss. But yeah, I don't have time for any more. Dickhead little brother, yeah. Sounds about right. But yeah, I'm gonna go and disappear. But thanks everyone for hanging out as always. No, thank you. Don't thank me. I did nothing cool. Thank you for showing up. And yeah, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, hopefully be on tomorrow. I'm not sure, but we'll see. See you guys. Bye bye.